Hello Gundam fans, MobileSuit0302 here with a review on the 1/100 Gundam Epyon from Daban model. So right off the bat, this is a knockoff model, so it doesn't fit together perfectly. With a model like this, all the detail that's in it, I would highly suggest getting the actual Bandai kit, because really, the amount that this guy falls apart with the Daban model kit it really takes away a lot from this kit. But if it was a Bandai quality, it would be one of my favorites, just because it looks amazing. And it's got a lot of detail, it's got a lot of mobility in it, and it's just an awesome kit if it wasn't the knockoff. So, review on the knockoff, not so good. And I'm going to do this a little bit differently. So, you can see he's got all of his weapons on, he's got his thing on, and he's not just himself because he falls apart. And I really don't want to deal with putting all of his gizmos and gadgets on and having everything fall apart, because I guarantee this sword is going to fall out of his hand sometime during the review. But, getting into the model, you've got this beautiful red for the wings and different little highlights on here. Then we've got a navy blue, a really dark navy blue for this darker armor pieces on the chest, some of the highlighting on the wings, and these little fins by the feet, and his shield and tail. He's also got some nice yellow accents in his chest, on the claws there. He's got some on the feet where the dragon heads are, and he looks amazing. So going into his accessories, because we're going to do that first, we've got this huge green effect part here connected to the sword. Then they're going to give you a really thick wire, and I find it's kind of too thick because it doesn't really bend that easily. See, I'm not just moving the individual parts, although I'm moving the entire arm and kit, and I find that this is a little bit too thick of a wire, at least in the Daban model. But yeah, that's really thick. You get this special skirt armor piece that connects on, or no, you get the special piece that connects onto the skirt armor, and you can connect it into either side. There's a little hole for it. So yeah, there's that, and then we have the shield here, which is connected to the tail, and the tail is highly mobile. All the joints are connected, and you can either have them extended like that, or no, pushed in like that, or you can bring them out a little bit. So not too much of a difference, but you can really see it once you get all of those links out. The other accessories that you're going to get, I guess this counts as an accessory, is of course the wings, and the wings just look absolutely amazing, even on the lesser quality Daban model kit. It's really easy to have them poof out like this. They either close in, or you can pull out the bottom tip there. So push them in, or pull out the bottom, and it kind of automorphs the top pieces there. And I love it. And I wish it was Bandai, but I love it the way it is. So, one thing to note, on the Daban model, the hand peg and the sword peg don't fit together, so I'm going to end up gluing that, but it shouldn't be a problem on the Bandai model, I don't think. Normally they're good at connecting it. So yes. Oops. Really, the only complaint that I have against this model is that it's not a Bandai model. If it was a Bandai model, it would be amazing. But it's only a good kit now. So let's go ahead and take off apparently his claws and his shield. Parts on this guy just like to fall off, especially on the arms. especially on the arms. The hand will fall off, these claws will fall off. It's just a mess. And the shoulders will pop off every once in a while too. So as far as mobility goes, the wings, and you get a really nicely detailed backpack. I love the way the back of this guy looks. But the wings, of course, we can shove them in, pull them out, shove them in, pull them out, like that. They have a joint here, which can go that far up, that far down. You get another hinge here like that, so you can have him flap. And that's it for the wings. Oh, these little back thrusters here also move a little bit on either side. The head can go up and down, rotate 360. The arms will go that far up because of the wings. If you move them back, you can get it to go 360. They'll come out to about here. They'll, whoops. See, it likes to fall apart. You can get them to rotate 360, but I don't want to deal with pieces dying. Great. Nah. Alright. Now that we've wasted time putting this together, it'll rotate 360 there at the shoulder. 2 elbow joints. The top one is slightly stiffer, but you can get it to bend like that. The wrist will rotate, wiggle on its ball joint. The thumb is on a ball joint, and these claws will go up like that. And they also have another joint to come forward like that to aid in the transformation. So let's see if we can get this guy's arm back on and continue on with the review. There we go. The chest doesn't have a joint, but it can rotate some there at the hips. The front skirts are on a ball joint, side skirts are on a ball joint, and the back skirts there are on a ball joint, so they can all move a little bit. The legs can go that far forward. They can come back about that far. It's a pretty wide range of movement in there. They'll go out to the side about that far. The knees are double jointed, and I find the legs on the Daban model a little bit better built, so they'll go forward about that far. The whoops, these blue pieces like to fall off a lot too, but anyways, these spikes are on hinges there, so you can move them up and down. That's also to do the transformation. You can pull these leg pieces out and have him with a third neck joint, but that's the transformation as well, and it gives it a little bit of height, but not that much. The feet forwards and backwards, a little bit side to side, and they'll rotate the tiniest bit thanks to this piece of foot guard and a little bit of rotation in the bottom there. A lot of pieces on this kit are really sharp too, so be careful about that. But anyways, the toes will bend down like that. So you can either have him flying with his toes down, or that's the way that they have it. Or this is also a transformation that'll get up. And down here, if I can get my fingernail in there, his mouth for the two-headed dragons will come open. See if I can pry this piece in there. Maybe with the other side. There we go. Okay, the other side goes. Whoops. Like I said, this kit likes to fall apart. But anyway, here you can see some of the inner mechanisms of it, I guess. Come on, get on there, you bastard. Anyways, the mouth will come open like that. And I'm going to have to find out a way to get this guy back in there. And the arm fell off. This kit, if it was Bandai, I may get the Bandai version if it ever comes back into stock. Or I'm gonna go search around on eBay for it. But it's a great kit. It has so much detail, and the movability, the posability of it is great. The Daban model version, the knockoff version, is crap. Simply because you can't do all the things you should be able to do with it. Just getting these dragon heads out, you're gonna have to pop something off of a hinge. So, I will probably never display him in his dragon mode. Oh gosh. So yeah, there is my review on the 1/100 Epyon, the knockoff version from Daban model. Part 1, I guess, because I still have to transform him, but I'm not going to do that in this video. I'm going to super glue some stuff on here so that it doesn't keep popping off, and then I'll be back with a part 2 most likely tomorrow. So be on the be on the lookout for part 2 of this guy. Get the Bandai model. It's great. It's an amazing model. It's an amazing kit. Get the Bandai model, though. That's the only thing that I'm going to suggest. So be on the lookout for part 2. Don't forget to subscribe and enlist in the Mobile Suit Army. One day we'll pilot our mobile suits in heaven and take over the world. That's all for this review. I'll see you guys in part 2.